How you doing, guys? Welcome to Alakazooted, and today we've got another Looster Box, but this time of Twilight Masquerade. This one's going to be real tough. I know Twilight can be a real hard set to hit in, but we're going for it. Before we get into it, though, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fancy jazz. Let me know if you've got a hold of it, because I've been finding the knockout packs or the boxes, and they've had Twilight and Surging. So you're definitely going to see some openings of that from me. And let's get right into it, right? Bam. First pack of Twilight Masquerade. There's so many cards I haven't gotten because, like, early on I bought some booster boxes and I just opened like one and then just didn't touch it, you know, because I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. And I've just opened it when I can here and there, you know, an ETB, some packs, you know, whenever it's inside of like a lunchbox or something, whatever. So this is how I did it, right? I got a bunch of knockout collections, right? And just pulled packs out of those, and I was like, okay, that's enough for a Looster Box. Let's do that. So you know how that goes, though. All loose packs. We could be all in dud city. We could do really well. We can get a bunch of doubles. Like it could be all over the place. But that's why I like the Looster Box, you know. But then again, like, everybody could also be like, hey man, those knockout boxes are full of duds. I can't say that, as I just hit a full art Greninja. That is awesome. Bam. Greninja EX full art, not the Greninja we're looking for, but a really sick one at that, right? To have at least a full art shiny, or is that a shiny Greninja? Bam. I know it's a Terra version at least. Bam, Alakazam. Be sick to see it. It would have been sick to have an Alakazam in this set. Just because, like, it's kind of got like a dark theme to it, you know? It would have been a cool one to see. No real highlight of my boy Alakazam at all in the Scarlet and Violet era, except for the one, like, super cool, you know, SIR that's in 151. But, like, obviously, like, that's not like a chase card for anybody big or anything like that. That's just one of the cool cards in the set. Yeah, that would have been dope. Could you imagine if Alakazam was in this? If Zammy Boy was in this too? That would have been great. Now there's a sick Eevee card in this that I haven't seen yet in person. I'd like to see. That would be crazy. But who knows? Who knows how we'll do? This is the Looster Box. An Ursaluna EX. Damn. I don't know if there's an Ursaluna like illustration rare in this set. Maybe a full art. I don't know though. I haven't looked through the book for this set in a while. You know, I've opened like maybe a few ETBs in my life of Twilight, but I can't imagine. I can't think off the top of my head if there wasn't. Oh, check it out. We got an Infernape. Super sick card. Awesome looking card. Man, I really like that card. I wish they would do more cards like that. Like super close up action, like crazy effects around, swirling around and stuff. Awesome. I feel like that's like one of the more badass cards of this set. You know, it's not like an SIR, but it's super dope for an illustration rare, I think. I don't know. Like, what cards, obviously, except for like the Greninja, do you guys like out of this set? You know? Because I haven't seen a ton yet. I haven't opened enough and hit well enough on this set. Except for obviously getting the Greninja itself, which I got super lucky in some lunch boxes, and I feel like I'll never get lucky again. Those must have been cracked because I think I got 2 Greninjas from lunch boxes. It was just, must have been a cracked batch. I don't know. It was so weird, but I've never hit that good or well in general from Twilight, you know? So there's that. Ting Lu. There's no hollow energies in this set, but that's fine. Chandelier. There's also the cool Growlithe one, where it's, what is it, like Penny or someone taking the photo of Growlithe and you put the 2 cards together. That's dope. I like when they do just joint cards in general, of any kind. They're pretty awesome. Oof, a Heatran. That's not good. Now we're looking for, you know, the typical average of like 6 hits per side, so we're doing about average right now. Obviously, we'd like to see way better than average, right? That'd be dope. No more okie dokies. Just bangers. I'm assuming there is an Ursaluna in this set. There's gotta be, right? I just haven't looked in a while. I don't know, man. I'm stupid. Another one, as I'm saying it. Another one. Zoop. Scooch that over. But it's crazy because the knockout collections, go figure, it's Surging Sparks and Twilight, which I feel like are 2 of the harder sets to hit in the Scarlet and Violet era. I feel like they've been the hardest for me to do good in, right? And go figure, they're both in there together. And I'm like, okay, you're messing with me. Hopefully these aren't like dud boxes, right? Feel like, oh, we got an EX going on back here. A little Palafin action. Yes. Now, this set might have the sick Palafin card. I don't know. I'll have to double check that too. Or we could just get it if it exists, right? Huh? Just imagine it and it just happens. That'd be great. Quick breather. I'm halfway through. All right, here we go. Boom. Second half. Come on, Twilight. Can you do it? Can we see an SIR out of Twilight? That would be so sick. Super difficult, but so sick. Man, that plastic was acting weird on that pack. Hopefully that's a good sign. Oof, not a good sign. That's a bummer that like it's a bad sign when you see that Alakazam, because it's a dope card and it's a bummer that it's not a full illustration. You know? Would have been awesome. But of course not. They gotta play me out. Ya boy. The dude who thinks that, you know, Alakazam's the best. I get played. That's how it goes. They better have a sick Mega Alakazam set soon. Like, or at least a dope. Whoa! Lyron. Oh man, that looks cool. I haven't seen that one yet. That's awesome. Bam. Alright, so we got another illustration at least. I gotta keep pushing. Push it to the limit. Limit. I would love to see, obviously, a Greninja boy. Would be sick. Screamtail. Oh yeah, there is a Screamtail in this, right? Is there a Screamtail in this? Or is it like, or is it the like the Cleffa or something in this? That's got the illustration rare. I think it might be the Cleffa, but it's like, it's a pretty cool one. It's simple, nothing crazy, but nice. Oof, Arcanine, dang. Come on, Twilight. Can you pull through with the same amount of hits at least, or at least like some bangers. Ooh, we got an ace spec stuck to the back there, which is, I don't know, like, do people still count ace specs as a hit in general of any kind? You know, I feel like, I don't know if they count. I'll put it over here, all the way to the right. Keep it separate. Abra would have been a sick illustration too in this, but no Abra. What the heck, man? Because that Abra card is great. It's great art. If that was a full illustration rare, that would have looked awesome. Diplin. Oh, we got a full art Ogerpon right there. Bam. Not my favorite. I don't like the Ogerpon masks, but still, we count it. We'll take it. We take those. I know, what is it, the ETB promo for this set is the, what, the teal mask Ogerpon or whatever. Ugh, not cool. Bummer. Should have been an Alakazam, right? That would have been nice too. Like that Alakazam promo out of the Mega Evolution ETB. So good. So good. Oof, Heatran. Not what we're looking for. Not a Heatran, dude. That's not what we want. Litwick, Palafin, and a Zapdos. Dang. Not doing nearly as good on this side from Twilight. Scolipede, Monkey Dory, dang. Played out every time right now. Quite a few in a row getting played out by Twilight. But I feel like we are about at the average rate right now. Doing good there. Looks like we got an ace spec. Okay, yep. And nothing else. Dang. But we got another one of these. A survival brace. Boom. I always thought they looked cool, you know, the pink and blue. You know, whenever you see the pink and blue lighting in, like, in stuff, like futuristic stuff, it looks cool. That kind of like that bisexual lighting, you know, or whatever you want to call it. Emolga, Glamora, Snorlax, Morpeko, Okidogi. Dang, only 3 packs left. 3 shots to hopefully see a sick SIR out of Twilight. I'd say overall, though, this isn't a bad opening. Like, if you got a booster box and, like, this is what you got so far, I would say it's not bad. You know, I'll have to count to see the regular hits aside from the A specs. If we hit about average, I feel like we're pretty close. But we have one more shot after this. So, oh, another A spec. Oof, and that's it on that one. Dang. 3 different A specs, though. We got the Hyper Aroma. So, bam, we got a little bit of a variety in our A specs here. And 1 pack left. Can we hit something for the last pack? An illustration, an SIR, those would be great. Just a flex for Twilight, you know? Flex for Twilight, that's what we hope. Glaceon, Applin. Oof, and an Iron Leaves. We didn't get to do it, but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so a little under average if you don't count these, but if you count these, we're at about average, right? Let me know what you guys think of that, because I always think Twilight's hard to hit, and I feel like we did, I don't know, somewhat decent. The 2 illustrations, especially the Infernape, is sick, and then we got the 2 full arts, especially the Greninja, you know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. Alakazooted out.